bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. October is recognized internationally as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer survivor Linda Malcolm founded the Pinktober Initiative, an organization supported by all breast cancer organizations around the country, the Turks and Caicos Islands, and by the Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Malcolm says Pinktober has a specific goal in mind this year to assist those on Grand Bahama Island afflicted with breast cancer.
Our focus and objective really is to purchase a vehicle, a non-emergency transport vehicle for those that need to get to and from doctor's appointment, because we find here in Grand Bahama that there are a lot of persons who are unable to get to and from the hospital because they're unable to do so for whatever reason. So Pinktober is taking the initiative this year along with their partners to be able to provide that need.
Festivities begin tonight by hosting Igniting the Thrivers Torch with a free kickoff event to bring the community together. Grand Bahama Events Coordinator Raquel Benaby Hart says they are pleased to partner with local law enforcement agencies.
And in conjunction with the Royal Bahamas Police Force and Defense Force and the Defense Force Rangers, we will have a torch run from starting at that Seahorse Plaza, climaxing at Tano Beach. And at that time, we will have a memorial service for those persons who would have passed on from breast cancer. And so we want to remember those persons, remember the life, because it's all about hope, it's about life.
The torch run will be led by Superintendent Loretta Mackey, beginning at 11 p.m. tonight, ending at midnight, to kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The Exquisite Able-Minded Gentlemen Learning Essential Skills organization, also known as EAGLES, gearing up for their Brotherhood Summit for boys ages 12 through 18 years at the Bishop Michael Eldon Auditorium. Founder Bradley Henfield says he always felt the need to give back to the community in a positive way.
I heard something the other day. It was not related to boys, but I could relate it to boys. It says that I am not my brother's keeper, I am my brother. So when I heard that, I was like, it's very interesting. You know, a lot of times we go through stuff and we feel like we go through it alone. When in actuality, some of our brothers are going through the same exact thing that we're going through. A lot of times we face things alone because we don't talk about it, or we're afraid to share about it.
Guest speaker for the event is William Tipper Thomas from Baltimore, Maryland. Mentors Roosevelt Roll and Jamal Saunders say attendees can expect a life-changing experience.
We need more events like this for our young men, more positive events. We know what's going on in our country today, so we just want to do our part to host this event, to bring some positivity to the young men in the community.
They are going to be taught how to be their brother's keeper and how to learn to trust and open up and talk to one another as relates to everyday events in life. If you want to see a change in your son, nephew, cousins, send them out. It's going to be life-changing. They'll never be the same after this summit.
That event is slated for tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Excel Management Group International is hosting the Road to Success campaign this Saturday for all primary and high school students. President of the organization, Jackie Roll, says this event is to encourage students to get involved in extracurricular activities.
So many of them, they're idle, they go home from school, don't do anything, and this is a way to kind of get them excited about finding out what their gifts, what their talents are, and getting involved in and finding out about all the various organizations that are out there.
She is also encouraging parents to attend and support their children.
Organizations that have already made commitments that are going to be here, and what we wanted to do is we wanted to bring a cross-section of all of the different organizations. Initially it was just going to be a focus on sports, but I realized that not everybody is going to be a Buddy Hield or Jonquel Jones or Shawnee Miller or Joanna Evans, and we have some kids here that are very talented. They are very artistic, they can draw, they can sing, they can dance, or even just want to spend a few hours just volunteering.
Now, the event will be held from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow at the Mary Star of the Sea Auditorium. It's time now to ask the doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Continuing our discussion on cellulite and treatment options, there are many products that claim to dissolve fat and smooth skin. There's no scientific evidence, however, that proves that these skin products and creams are effective, and for many can either be harmful or may spark an allergic reaction, which is why you develop rashes after using these creams. There are risks associated with receiving liposuction to treat cellulite. Although liposuction is a surgical procedure that removes fat deposits from the body, it removes deep fat, not cellulite, which is just underneath the skin. As medical experts, we actually warn that liposuction may worsen the appearance of cellulite by creating more depressions in the skin. Although not scientifically proven, some alternative therapies such as pneumatic massages and herbal treatments have been tried. However, it was found that they do not completely remove cellulite, only have a temporary effect in reducing the skin's dimpled appearance. And when these treatments stop, the skin often returns to its previous condition. There have been several studies that show that female athletes who normally have a lower body fat percentage tend to have less cellulite. So for reducing cellulite and excess body weight, I suggest that you stick to a low-calorie diet plan and exercise. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away, sports is up next with Ricardo Lightborn.